This is how we play.
Wait, did you just kill me?
No, for healing.
Oh, you just said smack me.
Yeah, that offhandedly just being like, yeah, whatever, for 10 damage, that'd be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, this other way. I guess you've done that with your necromancer monk.
Mm-hmm.
The character never healed. You needed to capitalize that.
Huzzah.
Sorry, I didn't appropriately call you Never as a name. We should.
Okay, so 10. I'm at 10 health now.
You're at 11.
11.
And guys, I am out of heals, so we should probably take a 20-minute. Let me get some magic back. Pump that back up.
I just decide to go and appreciate these doors because I'm fucking sick of combat already.
Should we just take a short rest while we wait for the smoke to go away, I guess?
Mechanically, we have to for my thing to come back. Yeah.
Drop and downs. Yeah.
I want to get away from the door first.
Yeah, please. Hey, Galathar. Good job. Holy shit. And then I'll go over to the group.
Andrea, why do you keep jumping around? You're talking to me in like every part of the Discord server and Twitch.
I'm confused by the statement that she put on. I'm advocating for maiming. You should get too crazy.
Right? Yeah. She wants my character to only have one arm.
So that so that Never can have a robot hand. I mean, you've only got one glove. If the math adds up.
It's just the way that it was phrased just kind of threw my brain through a loop.
Yeah, so you guys chillax while the room burns down.
I would like a short rest enough to get Never back up to full. So,
we'll just say
like 18 hours.
We'll just say it's been like an hour.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. And then would that include me recovering my thing to use again?
Obviously.
Okay, cool. Sorry that happened to you, Never. You seem to have bad luck with doors.
Oh, and partners being me with swords.
I know, and I'm truly sorry about that. I don't
know. You did more damage than he did.
That's my first time. That's my first time using the glaive, actually.
Yeah, we should have expected something to go wrong there.
It was kind of ironic that I was trained to use that weapon in a facility and then I hit my own teammate with it. But that's also why I was kicked out, because I learned the essentials, but I wasn't cut out for Duskblade training.
Suddenly, I looked nervous holding my spear.
But Never, if you ever tell anybody I dropped out, I will be mad at you. I will be mad at you.
You were trained with a melee weapon, and I kind of messed with sticks as 100-year-old. So I was like, I can wield a spear.
I'll be honest.
Oh, you're not proficient with that spear, are you?
No, I have simple weapon proficiency.
Yeah, but a spear's not. Oh yeah, spear is simple. Long spears, Marshall.
What do I have to do to get you to forgive me for hitting you twice?
Give me your boots.
I left them at the guild. Sorry. But if you ever need somebody to come with you on a quest, or if you need money,
I just look down at your feet where I see the boots you're wearing.
Never. What you need is an enchanted gauntlet that's less likely to break.
These boots won't fit you.
It should be made out of adamantium.
All right, yeah, you owe me a super fucking cool spiked gauntlet that gives you plus something.
Actually, that's.
How about I talk to my sister and maybe she can enchant something for you, because she's really really gifted with that kind of stuff. She can create items, that kind of shit, and maybe give you some sort of spell on a set of gauntlets for free.
Right.
I'll mind you.
Okay.
And mechanically speaking, I'll pay for a set of spike gauntlets that have some sort of enchantment on them, and then I'll give them to him. If that works with you, Lampe.
Yeah, alright, what do we do?
KKK.
Okay, well, we'll have to get together one day and talk about what we can do, and you have to make your choice.
What do we do? You're hanging out in the lobby.
Yeah, is the hallway done? Like,
Yeah.
How do you do short rest to get health back in this section?
You sort of don't, because there's no. You have somebody use some sort of power to allow you to gain hit points during a short rest, or you have to take a long rest in order to regain them.
Okay, so it's not like 5e where you just roll.
There's no hit point. There's no hit die system.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I picked that ability.
But a short rest is like 2 hours or something like that in 5th edition, and it's 20 minutes in this game.
Oh, okay.
Are you hurt, Stormy?
I got like I got like 2 problems. That's it. I didn't know how healing this one worked anyway, so I'm good.
Are you up to full?
I'm 2 from full. I only took 2 damage.
What's 20 minutes though, just to get you back up to full? Dude, like, we're gonna enter the next room and you're gonna take enough damage that 2 damage would make the decision to keep you alive. Or down, right?
Yeah. How do I? What's the timeline on that?
You're good. Like, it's 20 minutes. I'd rather just shoot you with a healing beam and then wait 20 minutes than not. So
yeah.
I have a +3, so I'm not even gonna roll.
You guys have been here for like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
and you're still in the lobby.
Better safe than sorry, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, we almost got wiped in the lobby. That's what happened.
I just go grab this corpse and drag it back over here and like start kicking it.
It is unrecognizable, twisted, burnt. It was pretty weird to begin with.
Galathar, you really got to show me some of this stuff one day.
Maybe.
Kick.
Fair enough.
It falls apart.
I take a bite of its flesh.
Anyway.
It tastes like wood. Burnt wood.
I'll pat Never on the back so he doesn't choke.
Smoky.
While they're doing that, I'm going to throw a ritual, my enhanced weapon, on a Goliath weapon.
Nice.
Now it'll also be the perfect time for your other ritual that gives you HP for an hour or 2.
Yes. Do you have that too?
No, I do not have it, but I am primal and arcane trained. So if you can share it, that'd be cool.
I suppose I can share it again.
Is it arcane or primal?
It's arcane.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Then I'll
He's mage.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, man.
Gallagher's a full-on wizard.
If you ever want to read, you could probably comprehend language already, though. Can you?
I don't have that one actually yet.
All right, Lampe.
Mm-hmm.
My last question.
Yeah.
I copied that ritual into my own ritual book.
Correct.
Galathar, do you want to take this book for a bit and copy it?
Sure.
And then I'll hand him the ritual book that my sister found that has comprehend language in it.
All right. We'll say that you did that while all that resting was taking place. So you have comprehend language in your ritual book now.
Nice.
So that makes up for the giving me some HP for the next hour, I hope.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to take the book back.
You
Just so I have
don't
that.
get to keep it.
No, you have it copied in your book. I'm trying to figure out how else I can break the system.
That's true. We need someone to do it.
And Lampe, tell me when I can't do that anymore. Just go for it.
That's actually a big part of how the game used to be played. Is like you were going out in order to get your hands on spells, and they were hard to find.
Yeah, like you had to go on a specific adventure just to get a specific thing, just to share it. You know.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helps you out, Galathar. I know reading languages sometimes is a thing. I don't know if eventually you'll need it here or not, but
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's Nostria. We're coming.
never. Hold on.
Grab a beverage real quick.
Open the door. Let me kill more of your kind.
That goes the same for anybody. If you guys can cast arcane spells, and if I do have a book or something, just let me know.
Yep. I'm more of a stabby person.
And I just got these boots. I don't want to give them up. But I know somebody who happens to be family. If you can pay and afford an enchanted item, she can make it for you. Takes about a week, though. And out of character, like that's basically covering. Like,
It's difficult.
if you want to make
Okay.
if you want to make an enchanted item, she can make it for you if it falls within her power source and her known spells.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Will she trade guild tokens?
You'll have to ask her.
What will you do?
I mean, never ran down the hallway.
Yeah. I guess we're going down the hallway now.
I guess we follow the never.
Oh! I wonder what my family
What?
thinks.
Rolling. Alright, I see never. Are you peeing on the door marking your territory again?
No, that's from fear.
Oh.
The yellow stuff you're seeing, that's coming from under the door. The enemy's on the other side.
Okay. Because they
Ooh.
just heard the amazing fire that we set.
Yeah, they're not afraid of me right now, but I will make them know fear, like of nothing they've ever known.
As long as one doesn't grab your arm again.
Fuck.
You are very close to convincing me to give you the boots for this adventure. So
What do you do?
Are you gonna open the door?
Hey, Never, how's that door doing?
I'm still trying to open it! You're...
You need help?
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I did when I first walked up to it.
Maybe it's a pull, not a push.
I mean, he has the
I'm
I'm gonna
intelligence to make that,
bust down the double doors.
incorrect
I'm
assumption.
I'm surprisingly smart.
Gonna stand
I think I have
on the
average
table
intelligence.
before you.
This character ended up with an 18, 14, 15, 14, and 12.
Damn.
I don't have any negatives.
That's pretty good.
I have a negative in charisma. I have a negative one.
Yeah, my character is 12, 15, 10, 13, 16, 10.
Yeah.
I have another character that doesn't have stats as good as this, but they have skills. They have like 8 skills that are at +9.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, like my other character, the girl, she is like we say +13 or something to Arcana, and
Ooh.
like 3 other +10s. But then the average across the rest of them are like -1.
That can
So
happen
she's-
in this game, man.
She is min-maxed. Like her history is 10. I think her perception, no, her nature I think is 10. And then her Arcana is 13 at level 1.
And everything else is a hole in the ground.
Is shit. And then she knows a bunch of spells and a bunch of rituals and a bunch of cantrips. So she's very useful, but she has less health than a 8-month-year-old.
8-month-year-old. So this room was set up for training. There is athletic equipment. There are balance beams and things like gymnast horses and that kind of thing. the walls are lined with them, and there are areas set up, like
Get swole!
here and here, where there's stuff hanging from the ceiling for people to practice on.
This brings back memories. I always hated Coach Arwen. He'd run us through drills hundreds and hundreds of times. And I wasn't good at them. Do we see anything in the room? Is there any equipment laying around or doorways or besides the one in front of us?
There's weightlifting equipment and things like that. That's laying around all over.
I'll go up to Never and say, to be honest, you probably would have blew everybody out of the water here with your strength.
What?
I'm still trying to suck up to him for knocking him out.
Are there any evils in the room that we can observe?
Yeah. Ooh.
To the east and the west are portcullises.
Portcullis, like a metal grated gate.
Gate thing. Ooh.
Oh, there's something on that side. Something does not look good there.
There's something moving over there.
So what would I know about...
I want to kill something.
Hold on, before you go, what would I know about like what's in these types of places? Was there live training exercises, like they bring in monsters to fight with? Or was it all just theoretical, as in dummies?
So it would depend. There were a lot of people making a lot of decisions about that stuff. So it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But on this side, it would be basically an equivalent to a chapel sort of thing. A place for rest, meditation, genealogy. That probably wouldn't make sense to somebody that's not an elf. But for elves, their genealogy is their religion. In as much as those one thing is the other. Like they don't tend to look at Corellan Lorathian like a figure of devotion, the way that like Catholics look at Jesus. They look at him more like most people look at their great grandfather, because in their minds that's what he is. He's the entity from which they are all descended. So there is a reverence there, but it's not a creature that they see as being aloof or all powerful or anything like that. It's a very different relationship, and this room is devoted to that relationship. And it's a place for people to relax, regain their energies, tell important stories, practice music and poetry, but mostly just to sit around and stare at the very pretty walls. But on the other end is the Star Room, which is where records will be kept of various things as they occurred under star sign, or when various astrological events were taking place. There'll be like telescopic devices and things like that stored there, and it would be where people that did research into things like the astral warlocks and that kind of thing, they would do their practices in this room.
Okay, I'll relay that information of what I know to the party. Which I'll stop saying that, because every time I find information, unless I say I don't say that, I'll say it to everybody.
All right.
What do you guys think?
I say we take the room with the monsters just so they don't sneak up us on.
These portcullises, students would be expected to become good enough that rather than dealing with the portcullises, they would teleport to the other side.
I get where you're going. Can I go up against a portcullis and take a look and see if I can find maybe a switch or a lever inside the religion room?
I lift it up and go in.
All right. So you
Ignore you.
you don't find a lever or anything, and you know that there won't be one, because how it'll work is there's a set of hooks up above the thing, and they would
Mhm.
carry around chain, and they take the chains and then link them up to the hooks, and then pull the thing up by pulling down.
Okay, so it's a manual gate.
A pulley system.
But nobody
I'll
would.
relay that.
They would very rarely bother to do that unless they had to move the furniture because they could teleport in and out at will.
Guys, we aren't going to be able to get in unless we lift like you want to.
Yeah.
Um,
So go ahead and roll the athletics to lift that thing up.
Get swole.
Galthar, can you teleport? I don't think
Yep.
I've ever asked you this. You can?
I've never used it.
Well, it's good because that means like we both can figure out these puzzles if we need to.
I hold it open for the rest of the gang.
All right. Roll a will defense with disadvantage.
Oh shit.
I don't suppose the
That's not good.
the super strong orc has good will defense.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
You take 12 psychic damage, and the portcullis falls on you.
Whoa, no!
You are trapped beneath the portcullis.
Jesus.
Oh,
I'm at half health already.
God.
Again.
This was out of our league. Holy shit, this adventure.
All right. You have been surprised. Valinor, what will you do? The portcullis
But
falls on Never.
I totally went at it assuming there was something about to try and fucking attack me.
Yes, but you had to lift up the portcullis. So when you were lifted up the portcullis, that's when it chose to hit you, which meant that the portcullis fell on you.
Galthar, I don't think we should teleport into that room because it's probably certain death.
It's called an intelligence devourer. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
We don't know that.
I don't want it to devour my intellect. Oh, that's an excellent point. Both of you guys roll Arcana. You can do a group Arcana between the two of you.
Is it near 19? Galthar?
Yes, I'm sharing my 19.
Fucking 8.
No, don't do that.
33. Fuck yeah, dude. That's only a 14, too. Fucking Eladrin wizards. That's too much.
You have cracked the fucking code with your character.
I wasn't even planning to make a mage either, but it just happened.
That's Naustrilla for you. So, the Intellect Devourer is it's a type of creature sometimes referred to as Star Furies, which are extremely dangerous entities that came down from the sky. It makes sense that it would be in this room, that given the case. Although what it's doing in the facility itself would be anybody's guess. They tend to work in service to other far more dangerous creatures because they're not capable of traversing the distances through the astral sea that are required in order to come to this world. They are, on the other hand, incredibly dangerous. They're known for destroying the minds of their victims and then possessing their bodies in order to serve their masters, whatever those might be.
Look at that cute doggo.
Galthar, that's very like concerning what you just told me about that.
That's
Seriously.
horrifying.
Like I knew a little bit. I've heard the name before, but I'm whispering this to Galthar so the other two don't hear. We gotta get him out of there. Like
I feed
I'm
the
sorry
cute
I'm
doggo.
sorry to say this, but Never is not an intellectually strong person.
I feed the.
I have two
doggo.
responses to that comment.
You
Either
didn't hear
he's
it, though.
too far gone and we should abandon him, or it's fine. It's kind of like that brain slug from Futurama. It'll just starve.
We
I
gotta get him out of there.
But yes, we should get him from underneath them there. Yes,
I can just lift it up a tiny bit where you can just drag him out. So I don't have to
I
go
feed the doggo some of my intellect.
It doesn't have
Do
a
you
mouth.
have a? Go ahead.
Bellinor, what will you do?
I guess it's my turn.
Feed him.
Can I see the intellectual devourer? Sorry, from where I am.
The thing about that is, I mean, sort of no.
But I can definitely hit him range-wise with a longbow. But I'm asking if I can see him.
Yeah, you
I
have to
can't.
get line of sight. You're gonna have to move back.
Like move closer towards it, you mean? Or move over here more?
Yeah, because you have to get in line with where you can see through the portcullis.
You're gonna shoot never.
Well, I'm thinking about that. Like, can I?
Shoot never.
No, you're on the ground, so it's a lot better for me.
I feed the doggo my smarts.
Is
Can
he
I get
prone?
Get it from
Can I get into a position? So here's my question: because of all my fucking bow bonuses, if I hold an action, does that count just as one bow shot, or can I use minor actions at that point?
Nope, you're holding an action and then you use the action.
So it's just one.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll use my movement to get to a point where I can think that I'll line a shot up. So you said it was about there?
You'll need to be up against that wall to the south of you. You can do that,
So
but
you're saying like there.
no. That probably still wouldn't even give you a line of sight.
So I'll tell you what I want to
here.
do. I want to get into a position where I can hold my action, so that when Stormfist lifts the gate and never gets out, if the intellect devourer makes the move, I shoot.
Okay.
I want to get into that position that I get in just waiting
When they lift up the gate, I roll inside.
outside.
Inside.
Ugh.
Smartest orc in the universe.
Yeah, so basically I want to hold my action, so when what I'm assuming is Stormfist will lift the gate to get Never out if the Devourer makes a move to physically attack or he even comes out a little bit, I'll shoot him.
All right, so you have ready in action. Galthar, what will you do?
I will do the same.
Well, if I'm going to lift the gate, someone's going to have to pull him out.
Yeah, I think Galthar you pull.
I roll inside.
All right, I'll get next to Never and I'll smack him. I'll be like, "No, you no roll inside."
Too bad. Too bad.
Never.
The thing has it.
We can fight. You just have to be within a point where we can help you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fight. I roll animal.
See, this is what we're talking about.
All right.
This is my
He
dumb
hasn't even rolled to
He took
open
away
the
my
gate, and you're like, "Fight me, bitch!"
All right, Galthar.
Like, why?
You
Trying
grab.
to get a red brain.
You grab. Never.
That is correct.
All right.
I'm in a grapple with Never.
That's hilarious because you
Never.
are a wizard and he is an orc fighter.
I know.
But
I mean-
that's the case. All right.
To be fair,
I
I'd rather Stormfist.
also have grappling.
Never. It is your turn. You are pinned beneath the thing. An intellect devourer has just almost killed you and has bloodied you with a single attack. What about you?
Don't roll in.
I roll it.
This is
How
Bellinor.
can you roll in? You're trapped underneath the thing. You cannot move.
If you prepare to roll in, you will die, and I can't help you.
I guess I just go slack.
You could probably help him get you out of there once the gate's lifted.
Yeah, you could just army crawl.
No, I'll just go slack. Just pretend I'm fucking unconscious.
You feign death. Roll a bluff.
Roll a perform.
A bluff.
I mean,
do you have perform?
Yeah.
You do not.
I mean, I'm an idiot for hating my own team, but
11.
that's worse than me for wanting to fight an intellect devourer on your own.
All right. You might have convinced
No.
the intellect
No,
devourer
I'm
that
not.
you're already dead.
I'm not trying to fight the intellect devourer. I'm trying to seduce it to become my pet.
What the fuck?
Going off my initial Arcana check, I hit my head on the wall a few times.
You guys took away my chance to have a cool doggo.
I will buy you a dog, a wolf. Okay.
Nope, it's got to be a brain.
I will buy you a brain. Is there a deception in this?
It moves here, and it stands very still, pointing generally in the direction of the party.
Does that trigger my held action?
It can.
I mean, I said I was going to wait until it got to a point where I can shoot it and then shoot.
Well, you could have shot it from where you were. I thought you were going to shoot it if it tried to go after Never when they lifted the portcullis. They have not lifted the portcullis.
Yeah, okay, I guess I technically said that, so I agree.
Very well. I mean, you can shoot it now if you want. It just changes where you are in the initiative. It doesn't really matter to me.
No, I said when they lifted the portcullis if it went after anything.
All right. Johnny, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna lift the gate just enough to pull him out, not all the way.
All right. I mean, I suppose you could roll snake eyes, so go for it. Roll your athletics with advantage.
All right.
I mean, you don't have my luck, so you're good.
17.
All right. You lift the thing up. Never is no longer immobilized by it.
All right. Matt's gonna pull him out now.
If he can lift me.
I mean, he's just to drag you.
All right. Do you allow Matt to drag you?
I'm slack.
Okay, yeah, he's still feigning death.
I'm faking death. Yeah.
So, you can move up to half of your movement, and he must end adjacent to you because you're dragging him with you. So now go ahead and move.
Thank God.
Token. Never.
What is that?
Save changes.
Thanu Kato? Stormfist Thanu Kato? You said you didn't know how to pronounce it.
It's Stormfist. Stormfist Snoothnu.
I just
Thunakatho. Although I don't know.
It is
that
very.
means, so if somebody would say it.
It is very Goliath, though.
yeah.
Thunakatho?
I just went to the fantasy name generator for Glass.
All right. So all of this is true. So that is the end of Matt's turn. But Johnny still theoretically has a move and a standard.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna drop in and move back. I assume we're not going in this room
All right.
until we figure something out.
So you drop it and then move back. Awesome.
I like this. I like this guy.
All right. It is now Belenor's turn.
Never's looking like shit, being dragged by Galathar.
Yeah.
Based on my initial Arcana check, would I know anything about like if an intellectual devourer is line of sight, or if it's just like if it sees you, can it affect you?
Yeah.
Okay, then with that knowledge, I'll yell, "Get out of the doorway! If it sees you, you're fucked. Just get out of the doorway."
Could I have poisoned it with my stupidity? I mean, I have an intellect of 14 for it to devour, but my character's still fucking stupid as hell. Somehow.
I mean, you're playing to the stereotype, which is fun.
Okay.
Yeah. I've gotten quite a few laughs from you guys tonight. I'm proud of myself.
All right.
And then I'll use a minor action to Let me think about this. I'll minor action Crown of Might myself. And then I will minor action Bird and put the bird around the intellect developer to devour.
Develop?
Sorry if I can.
You have a hard time with that Devourer.
Yeah, I know. So there's a movement speed of 5, so I'm assuming it could get close, but not within range.
Again. Yeah, probably. See you later, Miriam.
So its goal is to just piss off the monster and get its attention away from our party. So if I could put its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like in either of these two spaces.
What the fuck?
Then again, I'll hold up a bow shot just in case it finds a way through, or it starts attacking a party member.
My roll 20
Just
is fucked up. I can't interact with it for some reason. I don't know what the problem is.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll say, I'm so sorry I brought you guys here. It was supposed to be worth it, but so far it's been a fucking nightmare.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah.
refresh. I'm having some kind of critical failure over here.
Sounds good. But yeah, that's my full that's my full turn. Crown, bird, prepare action. But never, at least I didn't shoot you this time.
Ah, congrats.
Thanks.
Oh man, I just heard some extreme laughter in my house. Wonder what I'm missing.
Alright. Now, does it work? Can I do stuff? What the fuck?
But Galthar, that scroll is making more and more sense now.
Never not even remember.
Okay, Galthar, that scroll is making more and more sense now.
No, I mean, he doesn't remember what the scroll is.
I know, but I'm
Where's the
ignoring
bird?
that and talking to Galthar.
Yeah, because it said bring psychic protection.
So I'm assuming that this is one of the reasons why.
Or the reason why.
It probably is the reason why.
I'm assuming it's not the reason. I'm assuming there's more because
Oh, then we're fucked.
It wasn't the tree.
if we drop our guard and then one more of these things hit us, we're fucked.
Yeah.
You know that, right, Galthar?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, there.
What's
There's
that
an
weird
eagle.
thing that's over by it?
There's an eagle.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right.
You should
The
give me a
My
bird.
roll 20 is fucked up, so I can't do shit right now, apparently. I don't know what's wrong, but I can't get a hold of the assets. It just
Maybe in the
loads forever
future.
without doing anything.
In the future, you should either just give me a bird or let me use my character token, and then I'll be able to do it without you having to deal with it.
Well, I mean, we can't do it with your character token, because then where would your character be?
True.
I suppose we could just make a character for the bird, and then you could click and drag it.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I'm annoyed. Let's give you the readying in action lightning doodah as we use it. All
So
right.
I'll be truthful here. I only have 5 movement. So does the bird. That would only put it here or here, not right up against the devourer. If I'm being completely honest with it. So.
Right.
Good on you.
It is Never's turn.
Aha. I'm just gonna pretend I'm dead now.
Oh, you just keep doing that.
You just keep doing it.
Unless you guys need my help.
I
Well,
mean,
you definitely heard me say get out of the doorway so it can't see you.
Nope, he's pretending to be dead.
It thinks I'm dead.
Matt, roll a will defense at... Actually, you're fine. Just roll a will defense.
I'm glad we short rested.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Better than my average roll. Fucking 1.
Mm-hmm. You take 17 psychic damage.
Jesus.
Christ!
Fuck.
How much health do you have?
18.
Oh.
But I have 6 temporary HP as well. So I'm boned, but not as boned.
Kabroof.
No, you're still boned, man. Get
Yeah.
out of there.
All right.
You guys should have let me go to the other side so that we could have a physical attacker on it.
Johnny, what we do?
So are we just hiding right now, or I don't
No.
really know what we're trying to do.
We've just given up on this one enemy, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we gotta get out of the way so it can't hit us.
So we are hiding, I guess.
Sure.
All right.
Do 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 do.
Thought you were feigning
I'll hide
death,
next to you,
running around on other people's turns.
and then I guess we're just hiding now. If something comes out, I'll hit it. But
All right. You ready in action against a creature coming within melee range, I assume.
yeah,
Galathar. It just crushed your brain with its mind. What will you do? You are bleeding from your eyeballs.
I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you get hit by an attack from an intellect devourer. It's real bad.
I move here.
Look, all it wants to do is devour your intellect. It's not its fault. You don't have to be so... Okay.
Dude, what the shit?
You are out of its range. Do you drag? I assume that you drag
Nope.
Gar with you.
No, fuck never. I leave him.
Again, I'm sorry. I thought this would be manageable.
I mean, it could have been. You never know. All right. It is Belenor's turn.
Fuck. Never still right in the middle, huh?
Looks that way.
It still thinks I'm dead.
Yeah, but you still have 1 HP.
No, I don't. I'm at 11.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense since you can hit for like 17. Fuck. What are we gonna do?
go the opposite direction.
Yeah, but how are we gonna get Never up there?
I mean, I can sprint across and drag him.
Well, what does Burst 2 do to a character who's playing dead? Like, if I Sleet Storm to the right spot, for example, like right there, would it push him past the wall? Since he's laying on the ground, feigning dead?
Probably not. It doesn't say it.
Fuck. Then I'm gonna fire... Okay, my bird. So, does my bird get to move without costing me any actions?
Thank you for your time.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.